Today I'm doing my entire face of makeup using only weird makeup hacks from the internet to see if we like any of them. And I'm gonna be deciding that based on, is it faster? Is it easier? Or does this hack make my makeup look better? And if it doesn't do any of those, it's a fail. Starting with foundation. Technically starting with our foundation tool. Okay, so I have heard of getting your beauty blender completely wet before you use it. So I did that with one of them. Because if it's wet, it will soak up less of your product and more product will end up on your face. But I discovered this hack that you get it wet and then you freeze it. You put the beauty blender in the freezer and it's supposed to be even better. So here I have my beauty blender that's been in the freezer overnight. It's not what I expected. Like the outside of it is still soft. The inside of it is frozen though. Can you hear it like crunching? So I'm gonna do one half of my foundation with the frozen and one half of my foundation with the one that's just wet and see which one we like better. All right, there's our wet side, went on pretty smooth, didn't need a ton of product, no complaints. Our frozen one, oh. I don't know if I like this. My hands are just getting cold. It does feel so good on your face though. Okay, it's definitely not faster than a not frozen beauty blender. I wouldn't say it's making it easier and it looks about the same. So I feel like it's a weird, not very necessary extra step to be honest. Okay, this next one's weird and I have some serious concerns about whether or not it actually works or not. Okay, so this girl took an Aquaphor balm stick and is using it as a primer.
Not even kidding, this is the best makeup hack I've learned in a hot minute. Put it on my smile line, anywhere else where the makeup crease is.
And claims that it works even better than an actual makeup primer. So I don't own an Aquaphor balm stick, and I know in a lot of countries Aquaphor is not even a thing. But a bunch of people in the comments were saying you can use lip balm and it has the same effect. So that's what we're gonna be trying. But I also did see some people in the comments saying to be careful with this hack because doing this can cause milia, I think is how you say it. It's a little like dots that happen around your eyes. So maybe don't do this every day. Let's see if it even works though, to be honest. I don't think it will. I mean, it's a very hydrating hack, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of put it everywhere that I put concealer as a little base. Okay, now what? Do I let it like dry or do I just go right in with the concealer? This is weird. I'm gonna blend and see what happens. No way, is lip balm as primer actually working right now? This is crazy. And honestly, it is faster and easier to apply it with a stick than pumping it out of a tube and applying it with your hands. So this one might actually be a win. I'm shocked to say. But once again, sounds like you shouldn't do it all the time. Wow, nice and watermelony and ready for our next hack. If this next one is not the most Pinterest hack you've ever seen. So this is a contouring hack and you literally take a piece of tape, put it in your mouth and then tape it to your ears and it's supposed to create like the perfect contour line. You apply the contour above the tape line. And then we're gonna combine this with a concealer hack that I found on Pinterest and put our light concealer on the bottom part of the tape and it should end up cute. It should. All right, so into the mouth and then, okay, here we go. Okay, contour's in place. Okay, the tape just ruined all my makeup that was underneath it. Was it faster? Not really. Was it easier? Definitely not. Does my makeup look better because of it? I'm gonna say no. Okay, next hack. Okay, next up is the lifted blush hack. So you're supposed to be able to use any powdered blush that you want to, and then...
So take a concealer, start at the end of your nose and drag it out to the middle of your ear. Buff it into your skin.
Also, I love that this is Kristen Dominique and that I finally found her on TikTok because she taught me how to do my makeup on YouTube years ago. So I trust her that this hack is going to work. All right, I'm gonna apply my blush like I normally would. And then it looks like she draws the line from the bottom of her nose to the top of the ear. So, okay, here we go. Okay, and then we just blend it downwards. It's kind of giving, now I just have a weird line across my face. I also feel like face shape plays an important part of this, and maybe this one's just not for mine. So easier? No. Faster? No. Does my makeup look better because of it? For sure, no. Oh no. Okay, next up is highlighter, and here's our hack.
Forget the sharp line. We need to go and make a circle around our eye.
Okay, seems easy enough, and to make it even easier on myself, I'm using a highlight stick instead of a powder. Okay, so she's saying to do the very top of your cheekbone, bring it up in a C shape, the top of the brow. I have never put highlighter up here. Okay, and then underneath it as well, and then the inner corner. Okay, easier? No. Faster? No, because this is more highlighter than I normally ever use. Does my makeup look better because of it though? I mean, it doesn't look worse, but yeah, it's pretty okay. Okay, let me do the other side to match really quick, and then we'll move on to our next hack. Okay, I would say we've had more misses than hits on this one, but this next hack I'm hoping is something that actually is genuinely going to help me, and it's about powder. Not particularly about application, but the product itself and how to use it better. So I love my loose powders. I really do, to set my face, but they're so messy. Like, look at this, especially when you travel. It just comes out of the little holes and it gets everywhere. It's such a mess. Okay, so here's our little before, but here's the hack. So all of these powders come with this little like film that you peel off, but this creator is saying don't peel it off. Leave it on and then take a needle and you just poke a little hole where each of the holes are. But I guess it makes the powder come out way more even, smooth, more of a fine just dusting, not in just mountains of powder like this, because you can never get it back in when it does this. Okay, so if you're like me and all of your powders are already open, I'm gonna see if this works. So I took one of my powders and we put tape on it, like a clear tape, and I'm wondering if I take a needle and I poke, it'll do the same thing as if I would have left the film on, you know? I think it'll work. Yeah, because that hole is like 1/5 of the size of the one that it actually is meant to be used through. I think it's gonna work. Okay, and now when we close it, shake some out. Okay, that's maybe too little. But if we shake some out into the lid, that's a very small amount. I need something in between. I need a hole size in between the one it comes with and needle size, because so I think that this person's hack does work, mine just doesn't, which is fine. Okay, let's put on our powder and then we're gonna move on to our next step, eyebrows. Okay, this is a really interesting one. The final product may be a little bit outdated, but the method is interesting. Okay, you take a fine tipped eyebrow pencil and you dot on the top and bottom of the inner corner of your eyebrow. You dot where you want your arch to be, and then at the end, and then you like connect the dots, and it's supposed to give you your perfect eyebrow shape. But then see what I'm saying? The final eyebrow is very like 2016 brows, which a lot of people are trying to bring back that look, so maybe it's not a bad thing. We're gonna try it though. I think I'm gonna dot my lines with this Benefit pencil. Okay, so we go dot on the bottom, dot on the top, and then I think I want the arch to be up here. Also, I was laughing in the comments on this TikTok because everybody's like, it's easy until you try it. At the end of your eyebrow, but under. Okay, then we connect bottom to arch. Oh my gosh, my eyebrows are too thick to draw through. Ah! This is already a bad idea. And then down to the bottom one. Oh dear. Okay, and then we're supposed to just fill it in. And here's the final brow. Ooh. No! Yeah, that's, nope. Easier, no. Faster, no. Do I like it better? Absolutely not. Maybe I did the arch too high. We have one more eyebrow to test it on. The shape's not bad. The shape's not bad. It's a little thick. Okay, so. Okay, that one's slightly better. But now I'm just stuck with this giant eyebrow. Great. I wish I could say this was the most difficult hack we're gonna try today, but we've got another one coming up that I think is really gonna seal the deal on this makeup look. Okay, our next one is an eyeshadow hack, and I have a lot of faith in this one. It looks like a really good idea, especially for anybody that is not comfortable blending eyeshadow, but you want like an eyeshadow look that has a lot of dimension. So you take like darker color, middle color, lightest color, and then you're supposed to just blend it together and then pop in your highlights and you have a beautiful blended eyeshadow look. So we're gonna try it. Here's the eyeshadow I'm doing. Okay, so for my darkest, I'm gonna do this kind of like purpley pink. You go from like corner of your brow. Okay, I don't know what eyeshadow she was using that was so pigmented, but it's gonna take a couple for me to get there. Okay, and then for medium color, this sparkly one. Nice. Okay, and then the lightest color. I'm gonna mix these two sparkly ones up on the top. Cute. Okay, I like our colors. Now to see if they'll all blend. Here we go. Keep in mind, I also have my lip balm primer under, which honestly is working pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't look bad. Faster, yes. Easier, yes. Does it look better? Not really sure, but we have 2 out of 3 wins on it, I'd say. Okay, I'm gonna do my other eye, and then we have our next hack that I'm really nervous for. Okay, now that our eyeshadow is done, it's time for eyeliner. I don't do eyeliner very often in my like day-to-day looks because it honestly scares me, but this hack maybe will make it easier. It's not going to. Okay, so you take your liquid eyeliner, put it where you want it, and then you just whip your head, and it's supposed to give you the perfect like cat eye sharp liner. There's no way this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Okay, here we go. Got my liquid liner. Let me make sure, see, that way. Okay. Oh, this is so scary. Place, and ah! I took it off, I got scared. It did it! Incredible? No, but it's not bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, now is the other side gonna match? Oh, this side's gonna be hard. Oh no. Okay, I obviously wasn't as confident as those girls, so my little tail is not as long as theirs, but it worked. Okay, one more time. Okay, I need a little bit of practice because they're a lot lower than they should be, but I can't believe it like remotely worked a little bit. I'm kind of shocked. Okay, that was not the worst. Not the worst hack. Was it faster? Absolutely. Easier? Kind of. And the result? Not terrible. So I'm shocked. Next hack is a mascara one. This one's very simple, but I'm really excited to try it. Because I don't know about you, but every time I apply mascara, without fail, I usually ruin a little bit of my eyeshadow because the mascara just gets everywhere. So all you have to do is hold a piece of paper against the back of your lashes and it's supposed to make it nice and clean and flawless and beautiful. I don't know why they're using such a big piece of paper, but I'm gonna use a Post-it note instead. Someone in the comments mentioned that it's really good for your lower lashes, which those are the lashes I struggle with the most. So here we go. Plus Post-it notes are kind of sticky, so this is gonna be great. Oh my gosh. It worked. And then you just like leave it to dry for a little bit and beautiful, no mascara anywhere. Obviously you are gonna probably have to touch up your makeup a tiny bit from where the paper was sitting, but at least there's no black mascara to clean up now. Easier, absolutely. Faster, I mean, it is a tiny extra step, but I think it does look better than the alternative of having mascara everywhere. So another win. Lips are up next, and we're gonna start with lip liner.
Here, so instead of going from the top down and following that line, I go from the corner.
I mean, it makes sense, and I feel like I've kind of been doing this without realizing it. So we're gonna do this, and then I have a lipstick hack to also try with it. Okay, here we go. So start in corner. I wouldn't necessarily say this one's faster or easier, but I do usually like how the look turns out. It looks a little weird right now, but hopefully when we put our lipstick on, it'll all come together. She didn't really have a hack for the bottom, so I guess I'll just put my bottom one on as normal. Okay, lips are lined, time for lipstick. This one's interesting. It's giving 5-minute crafts. Just take a Q-tip, put it in your mouth. I don't even know what this is supposed to be doing, but apparently it makes your lipstick application better, especially in the corners. I don't know how, but we're gonna try. Here we go. I feel like it's really emphasizing how uneven I did my liner. Great. Okay, so it helped for that already. Yeah, I don't know what this did. Maybe it keeps it out of the corners. I feel like it would have looked pretty similar without using that, and it's not necessarily faster or easier, so I don't like that one. With that, our makeup look is concluded. What do we think? I can't stop staring at my eyebrows, I'm not gonna lie. Other than that, it's not terrible. We definitely had a few wins. Honestly, more wins than I thought we would. Yeah, this was fun. Make sure to check out my other makeup videos if you haven't seen those yet, and we will see you guys in the next one. Say bye, YouTube.